Good evening, guys. Can you all hear me? Am I audible? Is it clear? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, guys. So let's start quickly. Let's start quickly without further delay. Okay. The others who are joining, let them join. Let's continue this session. Okay, guys. So I hope you all were in this session last week. The ones who missed the class, I hope you all went through the recording which I have uploaded it to the YouTube. So we completed the MCQs of 2016 paper. We completed the MCQs of 2016 paper. And then I inform you all that today we will be starting our part 2 part of 2016 paper. Guys, case study question I will be not doing. I'll skip all the case study question in all the papers, and I'll be putting another separate class, and I will be discussing case study question all the way from 2015 to 2022. I will be discussing all the case study question in a session, guys. So which will give you all a proper idea how the questions are tested in case study, how the question pattern is, how are they asking question, what kind of a thing they are asking in the case study. That will give you all a proper idea related to the case study, guys. That's it. I'm skipping all the case study question, and we will be doing it later, definitely. And also, guys, so we will be starting with question number 2 today. We will be starting with question number 2 today. So for the business studies part, I'll be using this area itself to write the answer, and I will be explaining you all the relevant theory areas also. For the accounting part, I'll be taking my blank sheet and I will be doing the working as it is, guys. Guys, remember, so for these things and all, as it is a past paper discussion, to make it more effective, you all should do this work at home and come. Can I know how many of you have completed? Can I know how many of you have completed the question number 2 to 7? Can you all give me a reply quickly? How many of y'all completed the homework? Guys, remember, in order to make it effective, it is not only the one who I should work. From your side also, I need a bigger support. So complete all the works which I am saying, guys. Then only you will have doubts. If not, without doing, you will not have any doubts or anything, no, guys. Then it will not be effective. So that's the main reason for you all to do it and come. So can I know how many of you all have completed it? Yes, some people are raising the hand and some people are giving me the reply through message. Yeah. Some student has completed 2 to 4. Why didn't you complete the business accounting part? Remember, guys, when I put a message, please complete everything and come. So we don't know how much we can complete, so as possible we can do it and go. Okay, yeah, perfect. Most of you all have completed, except few. Most of you all have completed. So the ones who didn't complete, guys, please take it as serious. Please take it as serious and do it and come for the class. It will be definitely benefit for you all, and you all will be realizing the change, guys. When you all do the work and come for the class and do the discussion, and when you all compare your answer with my answer, then you will realize the change. Then you will realize the difference, guys. So make sure you all do it from next week. So next week in the sense we have the class on Friday. Remember, this is completely free past paper session, guys. We will be doing every Friday and every Wednesday from 9:30 to 11:30. Just pass among your friends, the ones who are not in the group. Ask him to join and get this done, as it is a free session. Okay, guys, without further delay, let's get into the work quickly. So let me discuss the question number 2. Part 1 business studies. Answer 2 questions only. So I'm going to discuss all 3 questions, guys. You all also should do the all 3 question. In your final exam, you can choose whatever the question you prefer. You can choose in your final paper. But for now, we will be doing everything. We will be doing what? Everything. There is a question. So are you doing the case study question separately? Yes, I will be doing it separately. In a session, I'll be doing a case study question all the way from 2015 to 2022. Okay, guys, see here what is mean by human want. What is mean by human want? I don't know why they are asking such a easy question. What is mean by human want, guys? What is mean by human wants? The what is mean by human want? The ways of the ways of the ways of fulfilling human needs. The ways of fulfilling human needs. The ways of fulfilling human needs. The ways of fulfilling human needs are known as are known as wants. Now we have studied what is mean by needs. Now, guys, there are several needs, right? Example: food, clothing, shelter, education, communication. Kela, there are different needs. No, the ways of fulfilling those needs are known as what, guys? Are known as what? Wants. Perfect. I'm receiving answers from many people. So what is mean by wants? The ways of fulfilling human needs are known as what? Wants. Right to attributes of wants. So how the attribute in the sense, what do they mean, guys? They are asking for the what? Characteristics of wants. So what are the characteristics of wants? We can say, guys. Can you all give me the first letter quickly? What are the characteristics we can say? First one we can say it as what? It is what? Not essential, right? It is what? Not essential. It is what? Not essential. Okay. Next one you can say as what? It is what? Not common to all, right? Is it common to all? No, it is what? Not common to all. It might be different from what? Person to person. It is what? Not common to all. And third one we can say as what? Is it limited or unlimited? Wants, is it limited or unlimited? It is what, guys? It is what? Unlimited, right? There are a number of wants in the food item itself, right? So we can say it as what? Unlimited. So can be created by businessmen or cannot be created by businessmen. We studied in the what our seminar series also, right? I took some time and explained that it should be what? Can't be, sorry, it should be what? Can be created by businessmen. It should be what? It should be what? Can be created by, can be created by businessmen. It should be what? It should be what? Can be. Wait a minute, guys. This will happen suddenly. Okay, guys. So next one you can say as what? Can be created by businessmen. Can be created by what? Businessmen. Guys, are you all clear? Are you all clear? Simply remember, guys, definitely there will be a question. They will be asking what is mean by need, what are the characteristics of need, or else they will be asking what is mean by want, what are the characteristics of want. So easy part, guys, just go through that and get this done. Next one is what, guys? State whether the following statements are true or false. Now I'm going to explain you all everything. Yeah? See here, let's see why it is true or why it is false. Let's go one by one. First one, they are saying the person who purchases goods and services for final consumption is the consumer. Is it true or false? The person who purchases goods and services for final consumption, is it true or false? It is true, right? Why? Just think, the ones who are purchasing for the final consumption, obviously they are known as consumers, right? They are known as consumers, right? Therefore we can say it as what? True. Therefore we can say it as what? True. Next one is what? According to the objectives, businesses are classified mainly as public sector business and private sector business. So I explained you all yesterday what is mean by objective, guys. What's their aim, right? What's their motive? Motive could be what? Either profit motive or non-profit motive, right? Either profit motive or non-profit motive, right? So is the second statement is correct? No, they are saying public sector, private sector here. No, right? So it is what? False. Now can you all say me what is mean by this private sector and public sector? This comes under the classification of what? Whether it is owned by the private sector or public sector, Gela, it comes under the it comes under which classification? It comes under the what, guys? Ownership. So in your exam, they can ask by putting based on ownership, we can categorize as public sector, private sector. Gela. It is true, right? But here what they have asked, here they are saying based on objective, it is public sector and private sector. It is completely wrong, no, guys. We know what based on objective, it is profit motive or non-profit motive. Based on objective, it is profit motive or non-profit motive. Therefore, I can put it as what? False. Therefore, I can put it as what? False. Next one, see, owners of a business are an internal environmental factor, while customers are external environmental factor. It's correct, right? The people who are within the business and affecting the business are known as internal environment. So who are the parties related to internal environment? So according to your syllabus, only three parties are related to internal environment. Who are the three parties related to internal environment, guys? Owner, manager, and what? Employees, right? So all the other people are what? External environment according to the O level syllabus. So they are saying as what? Owners are this internal environment, customers are external environment. It is what? It is true. Very easy, guys. Very easy to score marks. Next one, see, human needs are different while wants are limited. Guys, shall we go and check? Did we write wants are limited? Killer? No, right? Here we have written as what? Here what we have written? Here We have written as what? Wants are unlimited, right? But here they are saying wants are limited. It's in. Come on, is it correct? No, right? It's a what? It's a what? It's a false statement. Wait. It's a what? False statement. It's a what? False statement. So I can put it over here as what? False. I can put it over here as what? False. Right? Next one is what, guys? See, Suranga sells beautiful seashells designed to tourists that are prepared by using collected seashells from the seashore, glue and different paints with the support of a helper. Write two factors of production of the business mentioned in the case. Guys, we have studied factors of production, right? How many factors of production are there? How many factors of production are there? What are the four factors of production? Land. What are the four factors of production? Land, labor, labor, capital, capital, and next one we can say as what? Entrepreneurship. Second one and final one we can say as what? Entrepreneurship. Land, labor, capital, and what? Entrepreneurship. Next one, see what they're saying. Write an example for the case for each factors of production you wrote in the above case. So for the things which we have wrote in the above case, now we are going to write what, guys? Example. Now we have studied as what? Land can all the natural resources, right? Land means what? All the natural resources. So what's the natural resources? You can find it over there. What's the natural resource? You can find it over there. Seashells is a what? Seashells is a what? Natural resources. So you can write as what? You can below, you can just put it as what? Land, and you can put it as what? Seashells. You can put it as what? Seashells. And who is the labor, guys? For the labor you can write. For the labor you can write. There is a helper, right? There is a what? Helper. There is a what? Helper. And for the capital, what you can write? Capital means what? All the man-made things, right? For all the man-made things, you can write as what? Those paints. Those paints. What else you can say? What else do we have? We can say glue. All those things you can say as what? You can say as what? Capital. And for entrepreneurship, you can say as what? You can say Surang. For the entrepreneurship, you can say as what? Surang. Guys, are you okay how to answer? This is how you should give the answer, guys. This is how you should give the answer. Very easy, yeah? Very easy. Um, guys, there is a question from us today. Is seashore wrong, sir? For which one are you referring? For which one are you referring? But guys, for the land, better not to write seashore because see here, they are using seashells. No, guys, they are collecting seashell from seashore. In the sense, for the production, they are not using that seashore. No, guys, they are collecting that seashells, right? That seashell is only used for the production, right? So it is better and it is most appropriate for you to go with the seashell rather than going with the seashore. Why? Because seashore they are not using in the production. No, guys, did you get my point? Did you get my point? Sir, can we write seashells from seashore? Yeah, you can write like that, but better not to write in deep, guys. Just write in the one word. That is more than enough. Guys, factors of production means what? How many factors of production are there? Four factors of production are there. Land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. What is mean by land, guys? Land means all the natural resources. Labor means the mental and physical effort of human. Capital means the man-made things. And entrepreneurship means what? The combining process of land, labor, capital is known as what? Entrepreneurship. Guys, these are very basic. By now, you all should be very thorough in this area. Okay. Yeah. Next one is what, guys? See, next one, see, Rupa, who is living near in Dunhin, the waterfall, purchases corn kernels from farmers and sells boiled corn kernels to local and foreign tourists with the help of an employee. With the help of an what? Employee. Right to parties in internal environment of Rupa's business included in this case. Guys, if I give this question for my 2025 students, they will definitely do, guys. They have studied internal environment and external environment. Now you all are the one who are going to do the exams in 2 months. Can you all say me who are the parties related to internal environment? He also I explained, right? Who are the parties related to internal environment? Owner, manager, employees, right? Can you all find who is the owner, who is the manager, and who is the employee? And guys, please don't write the answer as owner, manager, employee. It is wrong. If you write the answer as owner, manager, employees, definitely they will put as wrong, right? How you should write the answer? You should write as what? Owner. You should write as what? Owner dash. Who is the owner? You should write it nicely like this, guys. Who is the owner? You can say it as what? Rupa. You can say it as what? Rupa. As they haven't given any name for the employee, so you can just write it as what? Employee. But if they have given a specific name for the employee, please write that specific name beside the name employee. Here they haven't given, therefore you can just write it as what? Employee. Have they talked anything about the manager? No. Have they talked anything about the manager? No. So you can just keep as it is. You can't write manager if they have not given. And next one is what? Mention a party included in above case and evince an interest on Rupa's business and write a reason for that party to evince an interest on Rupa's business. Okay, what do they mean, guys? We have studied different stakeholders now, guys. Those different stakeholders will have different interest over the business. Example, owner will be having different sort of a interest over the business now, guys. So let me write the answer. If I take owner Rupa, if I take what? Owner Rupa, what sort of a interest she will be having over the business? What sort of a interest she will be having over the business? We can say as what? Security of investment. We can say as what? Security of investment. We can say it as what? Security of investment. What else we can say? We can say as what, guys? We can say as what? Growth of the business. We can say as what? Growth of the business. We can say as what? Growth of business. Security of the investment. Growth of the business in future. And obviously what, guys? Earning profit. Earning profit. So these are the interests that the Rupa is evincing from this business. What can I say for the employee? For the employee, I can say, guys, let me write it over here. For the employee, I can say it as what? Think you as an employee, guys. Now think you as an employee. Keep yourself as an employee and think, you will be expecting a what? You will be expecting a what? Reasonable salary, right? You will be expecting a what? Reasonable salary. And also you will be expecting what? You will be expecting the what? Job security. You will be expecting what? Job security. So these are the what? Uh, two stakeholders that they have interest over the what? Rupa's business. This is all about the question number 2, guys. Very easy, right? I'm pretty sure that you will be able to score 8 out of 8. You can't lose marks. You can't lose marks. You all should get an A, okay? That's the main target of this program, guys. Remember, this program is not to take for BOC. Take that off from your head. You all don't want to take BOC by coming like these sessions and all. You can just stay home and get a B in subject like these and all. You all can just stay home and get an B by revising the theory. By after discussing so many past papers, so many questions, so many model paper, after attending so many seminars, final seminar, that and this, after attending everything, guys, if you all can't take an A, there is a big issue. If you can't take an A, there is a big problem. So please take that off from your mind. Whether if you are thinking of to take D or C or anything, just take that off. You all are going to get an A. Work for an A, guys. Please work for an A. Don't work for a B or C. Take that off from your head now itself. Still, you all have enough time. Work for a A from now onwards. You all can get this done properly if you all put the timetable and work it, guys. Okay. So any doubt in the second question, guys? Any doubt in the second question for me to move on to the third question? Are you all clear? Are you all clear with the second question? Are you all clear with the second question? Guys, the same question they'll be asking in another way, guys. Here they are asking for the want. In your paper, they can ask for a need. By going for, you'll understand, guys. Next paper, they would have asked for a need. That's how they can change the paper. Other than that, they can't do anything, right? Right. Next one is what, guys? Let's go on to the third question quickly. This part we will be doing in the seminar tomorrow. This part we trade and supporting services and all will be covering tomorrow. Okay. But the second question thing we have already covered, right? Now let's go one by one. Let's go one by one. Guys, remember whether you all come to my seminar or not, so whatever it is, no problem, guys. Please come for the past paper session and get this done. Please come for the past paper session at least only and cover everything. Okay. Next one is what? What is that? What is mean by trade, guys? Can you all say me what is mean by trade? Buying and selling. Buying and selling. What is mean by trade? What should be there in your answer? Buying and selling. Buying and selling. Buying and selling goods and services. Buying and selling goods and services. Buying and selling goods and services is known as trade. Simply buying and selling of goods and services is known as what, guys? Trade. Buying and selling goods and services is known as what? Trade. Next one is what? Right to auxiliary services which provide assistance to the business. Guys, what's in other name for auxiliary service? What's the other name for auxiliary service? What's the other name for auxiliary service? Do you all know what's the other name for auxiliary service? What's the other name for auxiliary services? We can call it as also as what, guys? Supporting services. So in your exam, they can use any word. So don't be confused. Auxiliary services, or we can say as what? Supporting services. Supporting services. So what are the supporting services that the business do have, guys? What are the supporting services? What are the supporting services we can say? First one I can say as what? Banking. Banking. I can say as what, guys? Insurance. Banking services. Insurance services. And next one I can say as what, guys? I can say as what? Communication. I can say as what? Communication. And next one I can say it as what? Transportation. I can say it as what? Transportation. So banking, insurance, communication, and transportation. There is something called warehousing also, guys, which is not needed for you all. Which is not needed for you all. But better to go with what? Banking, insurance, communication, and what? Transportation. Okay, guys. In case if I miss any of your question, please send me again. In with the doubts, don't leave the session, guys. In case if I miss a doubt or anything, just please ask it again and again. I'll be able to clarify. The thing is, when the chat is going really fast, I can scroll up and come again, guys. So if I miss anything, just let me know. Okay, I'm not ignoring your messages or anything. I'm going through it, guys. The thing which I'm seeing, I'm clearing it off. In case if I miss anything, please don't think that I'm ignoring or anything. Whatever the doubt, I'll be able to clear it off, guys. Just send me again. Okay, guys. Next one is what? State whether the following statements are true or false. These true or false questions in your papers are really interesting, guys. You can learn many things out of there. Just take these questions. Let's go one by one. See what are they saying. In insurance, the party who receives the insurance cover is termed as insured, while the party who provides the insurance cover is known as insurer. Is it true or false? The person who get the insurance cover is known as insured, it seems. The party who providing that insurance service is known as insurer, it seems. Is it true or false? So exchanging goods between different parties, can we write it for trade? Better not to write the word exchanging, because it is more like a barter system in. Just write it as buying and selling of goods and services. It is what? It is true, right? We have studied that the person who getting the insurance cover is insured. The relevant insurance company is known as insurer. So therefore, I can make it as what? It is what? True. Next one is what? Transmitting messages, information, and ideas among different people in an organization. Different people, what? In an organization using different mode is an external communication. Come on, guys. In an organization means inside the business, right? So any communication which is taking place within the business organization, we call it as what? We call it as internal communication. Here they have given us external communication. So it is what, guys? False. So what are the example for external communication? Let's assume we are meeting with our, let's assume we are talking with our supplier. Those are known as what, guys? Those are external communication. But if we are communicating in between owner, manager, employees within the organization, it is internal communication, right? Here they are saying in an organization is what? External communication. Therefore, this statement is what? False. Next one is what? Purchasing required foods by a student from the school canteen is wholesale business. Guys, remember what is mean by wholesale business and resale? Wholesale business and retail business. Wholesale business means buying for the reselling purpose, not for the final consumption. But on the other hand, if it is retail business, what is mean by retail business? Buying for the final consumption. Buying for the what? Final consumption. So here what? Purchasing required foods by a student from the school canteen is a wholesale business. Guys, just as if you all are buying food from your school canteen, is it to sell for someone else? Is it for sale to someone else? No, right? It is your own consumption, right? Therefore, if it is for the final consumption, it is retail trade. But here they have given it as wholesale trade. Therefore, it is what? Therefore, it is what? It is false. Therefore, it is what? False. Next one is what? Grovey of a check is always a commercial bank. Last class also I explained you. Always Grovey is what, guys? Commercial bank. Always Grovey is what? Commercial bank. Who Grovey is the current account holder. Grovey is the what? Commercial bank. And the payee is the one who is receiving the check. Are you all clear? And next one is, guys, let's quickly finish this off also. Next one is an insurance company has informed an insurance Sir, are you gonna send this in the group? Guys, I'm not going to put the past paper session in the group. I directly used to upload it to the YouTube, guys. I hope you all are aware about the YouTube channel. I hope you all are aware about the YouTube channel. In case if you are not aware, I can give you the channel link, guys. You can check the recordings. Already 2015 paper is uploaded to the YouTube. So there is another folder for 2016, so you can find those recordings over there. There is a question, guys. What is mean by drawer? Drawer means what? Drawer means the current account folder is known as drawer. Example: if I am writing and if I am giving a check, I am the drawer. If my account is in commercial bank, that commercial bank is drawer. And if I am giving that check to you, you are the paid. I am the drawer, commercial bank is the drawer, and you are the paid. That's a simple idea there. Okay. Next one is what, guys? An insurance company has informed through a letter. An insurance company has informed through a letter to the owner of a business that they are paying rupees 200,000 of compensation for the damage occurred by a sudden fire in the storage of the business. Write the sender message mode and receiver separately related to the communication process of the above case. Very easy, no, guys. Guys, can you all quickly say who is sending this message? Who is sending this message? Who is sending this message? Insurance company is what? Insurance company is sending this message. What is the relevant message which they are sending, guys? What's the message they are sending? What you can write? Don't write the whole paragraph, guys. Here you can write as what? Paying 200,000 of paying 200,000 of compensation. Paying 200,000 of what? Compensation. This is more than enough, guys. Don't write the whole thing. They will sometimes put wrong. Maybe why are you writing the whole thing? Because you don't know, right? Don't write the whole thing. Just write the simple, only the idea. What is mode, guys? What's the mode they are using? What's the mode they are using? What's the mode they are using? You can say it as what, guys? You can say it as letter, bracket, put it as written. You can put it as what? Letter and bracket. You can put it as what? Written. And finally, you have what, guys? Who is the receiver? Who is the receiver? Who is the receiver here? Who is the receiver, guys? The relevant owner of the relevant owner of the business. You can say it as what? Receiver. Okay, guys. Later only it's not wrong. Later only it's not wrong. But better to put as letter and written both. So wholesale and retail sale is depending on the buyer or the seller. We can see from both perspective. From buyer's perspective also we can say. From seller's perspective also we can say. Okay. Next one is what, guys? Let's go for the final one. Sapumal comes to school daily by train. Write an example for each transportation element related to the transportation method that Sapumal used to come for the school. What are the transportation element, guys? What are the transportation element we have? Way, mode, power, and what? Terminal. What is the way he is using here, guys? What is the way he is using? He is using, if he is using train, if the mode is train, can he come through the sea? Guys, using a train, can he come through the sea? No, right? He will be using what? He will be using railways, right? So for the, here I can put as what? Railway. He will be using the mode as what? Train. What could be the power, guys? What could be the power for the train? I think it is, we can take diesel or coal, right? I guess this is the power for the what? Train, right? They don't use any petrol anything, right? We can put it as what? Diesel or coal. And what is mean by terminal, guys? Where do they stop the train? They will be parking or they will be stopping the train in a place where we call railway station. We call it as what? Railway station. See, guys, see how easy the questions are. Okay. See how easy the questions are. Nothing difficult, no, guys. We can manage and do everything, right? It is not like a rocket science or max. It is very easy. It is very easy. Next one is what? Name the government institution which provide the railway transportation service in Sri Lanka. Who provide railway transportation service in Sri Lanka, guys? Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka railway department. Who provide the transportation service in Sri Lanka, guys? Sri Lanka railway department. Guys, are you all clear with third question? Are you all clear with the third question? Sir, if the vehicle is car, what would be the terminal? Guys, if the vehicle is car, you can say for the terminal, they will be giving right, this car is parked in a car park or something like that. So you can take that as the terminal, guys. But if it is like, if it is a ship, you can take it as what? Harbor. If it is a aeroplane or something, you can take it as airport. But if it is a what? If it is a car or something, they will be specifically saying guys, it is parked in a car park or something like that. Then you can go for that. The third question is not clear. What is third question? Yeah, guys, simple, right? Third question very easy, right? They are giving you a scenario and asking for the sender message mode and receiver. Who is sending this message? Insurance company sending. Sorry, insurance company sending. To whom are they sending? Insurance company is sending for the owner. What's the message, guys? That they will be paying 2,000 compensation. How are they sending? Through a letter, right? Through a letter. Simple as that. Okay. Bicycle, guys, that's it I'm saying. If they give any highway, like highway mode example, like by car lorry, if they give something like that, they will be specifically saying guys, this is the place that this vehicle is parked. Simply remember, the place where the mode is parked, we consider it as terminal. Simple as that. Understood? So if it is bus, you should take bus station. Understood? Like that. Okay, I hope you all are very clear. Guys, and also I receive many messages from many people regarding this treasury bills. I'll just take some time, guys, around 5 minutes to explain this treasury bill. From now onwards, just understand this part properly. Yeah? Treasury bill means something like this, guys. Treasury bill means it is something like this. How will it work? Treasury bill be working like this. Example, let's assume our Sri Lankan government need money. Let's assume our Sri Lankan government need money. Now, what will happen? When our Sri Lankan, I'll use this page. I'll use this space. When our Sri Lankan government needs some money, guys, when our Sri Lankan government need money, can they come and ask public? Can they come and ask public? No, they can't come and ask public directly. So what will the government do? This is the process. This is the process. So our Sri Lankan government, guys, our Sri Lankan government will talk to our Central Bank of Sri Lanka. Will talk to what, guys? Our Central Bank of Sri Lanka. Now what will happen? Our central bank will connect it to someone called primary dealers. They will be connecting it to what? Primary dealers. They will be connecting it to what? Primary dealers. Our primary dealers will be connecting it to what? Investors. Our primary dealers will be connecting it to what? Investors. Guys, someone is scribbling on the screen. Just erase from your end. From my end also, I will not be able to erase this. If possible, just try to erase from your end. Okay. Yes, perfect. Okay. Give me a minute. Let me explain all this completely, guys. Okay. Let me explain all. Someone has scribble over here also. Just take this off, guys. Okay. Just take that off. Perfect. Okay, guys. Now just concentrate. See here what's happening. See here what's happening. See here what's happening. Very easy. Just concentrate. What's happening now? Who needs the money? Who needs the money? Government only needs the money. Now what the government is saying? Government is saying central. Central bank is saying primary dealers. Primary dealer is what? Getting the money from the investors. So treasury bill means what? First you should understand, guys. Treasury bill means what is the definition? So I can write it over here. Treasury bill means the relevant definition for the treasury bill is what? Treasury bills means what? These are the keywords which should be in your answer, guys. Treasury bill means what? It is the short term. Treasury bill means what? Short term instrument. Short term instrument. Short term instruments issued by issued by issued by who is issuing, guys? Issued by the what? Central Bank of Sri Lanka on behalf of the government, on behalf of the government, on behalf of the government, on behalf of the government through through primary dealers, through what? Primary dealers to investors. I'm using this, guys. I'm using this thing only to answer this question. I'm using this format only to answer this question. Once after I wrote the definition, I'll explain. See, short-term instrument issued by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka on behalf of the government through primary dealers, through primary dealers of the government, through primary dealers to investors, to investors is, to investors is known as is known as is known as treasury bill. Is known as what, guys? Treasury bill. Now what is mean by this treasury bill, guys? Remember, now let's assume our Sri Lankan government need money. Our Sri Lankan government push people, no, guys, they can't come and ask from the general public. They can't come and ask from the general public. Now what will our post government Sri Lankan people do? Our government will be passing the message to what? Central Bank of Sri Lanka. Now what will happen? Central Bank is the main bank of Sri Lanka, no, guys. Can they come and ask money from people? No, they also will be like post people. Now what they will be doing? They will be saying to what? Primary dealers. Who are primary dealers? Our like commercial bank, Bank of Ceylon. Those people are considered as what? Primary dealers. Those people are considered as what? Primary dealers. Now what will happen? Now what will happen is the investors, the people like you and all, the rich people, the people like you and all rich people, they will be having some extra money, no, guys. They will be having some extra money, no. What you people will be doing? You will be giving this money. You will be giving this money to the primary dealers. You will be giving this money to the primary dealers. So primary dealers will, in return, they will be giving you what? They will be giving you the treasury bill. So who issued this treasury bill, guys? Who need the money? Government need the money, right? For that, they are issuing something called treasury bill. Now these primary dealers will what? Primary dealers will give the treasury bill to the investors, whereas the investors will invest in primary dealers, which means investors will be giving some money, whereas the primary dealers will be giving the treasury bill. Now what will happen? Now these primary dealers will be giving the money which was collected from the investors to the Central Bank of Sri Lanka. The central bank will be giving the money to what? Government. So who is getting the money finally, guys? Our post government is the people who are getting the money finally. This is in simple terms. Just remember the story like this, guys. In simple terms, just remember the story like this to answer. Guys, are company in share market primary dealers? No, guys. Remember, companies are not considered as primary dealers. The banks and all are considered as primary dealers, like commercial bank, those. Okay, guys, are you all clear? So see, now see this definition, guys. Now see this definition. See now what I have written. What is mean by what? Treasury bill means what? It is a short-term instrument, guys. It is a what? It is a short-term instrument, not a long-term instrument. It is what? Short-term instrument issued by what? Issued by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka. Issued by what? Central Bank of Sri Lanka on behalf of the government. Here, issued by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka. Why are they issuing? On behalf of the government through what? Through primary dealers to investors is known as treasury bill. Is known as what? Treasury bill. Now what happened? The investors gave money to primary dealers. Primary gave those money to central bank. Central bank gave those money to what? Government. So government will be using that money for the needed service. What is the benefit of getting a treasury bill, guys? Example, what is the benefit you can get from the treasury bill? Example, once after you invested in treasury bill, government has taken a loan from you, right? Which means government has taken your money, right? So in return, government will be giving you all a fixed interest, right? The government will be giving you what? Fixed interest. And also next one is what? You can convert that into cash anytime. These are the three benefits of treasury bill, guys. Remember what are the three benefits of treasury bill? First one is what? Fixed return can be obtained by the government. Fixed return can be obtained by the government. Sorry, fixed return in the sense you can say fixed interest income can be obtained from the government. Next one can be converted into cash anytime. And next one finally you can say as what, guys? The fully guarantee is given by the government. Fully guarantee is given by the what? Government. So this is what known as what, guys? Treasury bill. There are some questions, guys. There. Um, Yeah, are bills that are given in the Central Bank of Sri Lanka to maintain short-term financial problems. Is yeah, in the sense, it is in the sense it is some kind of a correct answer only. But better to go with the answer which I have given, right? I have given you all a table, right? I have given you all a table. So in that table you can just see, right, what's happening. Central Bank of Sri Lanka is issuing what? Central Bank of Sri Lanka is issuing on behalf of the government through primary dealers to investors is known as treasury bill. Guys, are you all clear with the treasury bill part? The ones who had the doubt, are you all clear? So I'm not going to explain it anywhere again, guys. This is the last time I'm explaining all the treasury bill part. So if you all have any doubt, just ask and clarify. This is a simple term. It is more than enough for you all to write the answer. It is more than enough for you all to write the answer. Just let me know. Are you all clear? It is in the grade 11 last unit, guys. Guys, can you, there's a question, sir. Can we use treasury bill to obtain bank loan? I don't think y'all can use the treasury bill thing to the obtaining loan, guys. Because treasury bill is short term, where bank loan is a long term thing, no, guys. Treasury bill is a short term stuff, but the bank loan is a long term. So by pledging the treasury bill, you can't obtain bank loan. If it is a fixed deposit or something shape, right? Because fixed deposit is also long term, bank loan is also long term shape, right? Is primary dealer and investor is must to write, or can we write in common to both? It is not must, guys, but better to write. Okay, it is not must. It's better to write the definition which I have written. Okay, guys, can others also confirm? Come on, quickly, just give me the reply. Are you all clear? Guys, when you all reply only, I'll be able to understand whether you all have understood this or not. If you all are just seeing the screen and wait, I'll also should be see the screen and wait. Just give the reply. Are you all clear with the treasury bill part? Very easy, guys. Just if you remember this flow, you can answer any question. You can put whatever the words you want and write this thing. So yeah, are you all clear? Yeah. Next one is what, guys? Next one is what? Write two factors to be considered in selecting a investment. What are the three things you should consider when selecting an investment, guys? What are the three things? Just remember the three things. What are the three things? First one is what? Wait. Suddenly it happens, guys. There's a pin tab which I'm using right now. All of a suddenly it will work like this. Okay, wait. Let me erase it off. Yeah. Yeah, guys, what are the three things that you should consider when you are when you are selecting an investment method? Let's assume you have like treasury bills, you have fixed deposit, you are going to purchase a properties like that. You have different investment sources. What are you going to consider, guys? You will be considering three things. First one is what? Risk, return, aim. You will be focusing on three things, guys: risk, return, and aim. By considering these three things, you will be what? Making the investment option: risk, return, and aim. Risk, return, and aim. Guys, can you all hear me properly? Am I audible? There's a student who is coming up with that I am not clear, Kiela. Is it clear? It is clear, right? Maybe anything from your end, brother. Okay, next one is, guys, these true or false are really interesting, guys. Let's go one by one. Dividends are return received to the partners for the employed capital in partnership business. Is it true or false? Is it true or false? Come on, it's false, right? Why? Because we have studied what? Dividend is given to the what? Ordinary shareholders, right? In the partnership, did we study anything related to dividend and stuff? No, right? Therefore, it will be a what, guys? It will be a false statement. Next one, see, investing money in a bank current account is a source of investment which receive high interest income. Guys, how many times I told you? In a current account, you will not receive interest. Last class also I told you, the class before also I told you. Remember, put this to a head now itself. Put this to a head now itself. For the current account, there is no any interest income. For the current account, what, guys? No interest income, right? You can't get an interest income by having a current account, right? You can't get an interest income by having a current account. So here they are saying you can, if they say receiving interest income itself is wrong, they are saying you can receive high interest income. It's, come on, guys, it's wrong, right? So you can put it as what? You can put it as what? False. You can put it as what? False. Next one is, guys, planning is the process of determining the objectives of a business and deciding on suitable way and means of achieving them. It is true. I'll come to that part later, guys. Here there is a big question. I'll come to that here. Okay, what is mean by planning, organizing, leading, controlling? I'll come to that part later. Next one is what? Target market is a segment of consumers that can be satisfied attractively as well as effectively by a business. That is what, guys? True. Target market in the sense, example, who are my target market, guys? Who are my target market? Say me. Who are my target market? Who are my target market? You people are my target market, right? In the sense, the students are my target market, right? For a clothing outlet, the people who are what? Wearing that type of a dress is the what? That type of a dress is the target market, right? So same like that. So what is mean by target market, guys? It is a small segment of consumers. Example, can I consider every student? Can I consider scholarship student, A level, O level, everyone? No, right? It is a particular segment of consumers that can be satisfied attractively as well as what? Effectively is known as what, guys? target market. So that statement is also what? True. Next one is what, guys? They are asking for the management function. Guys, what's the abbreviation I asked you all to remember? Everyone should say this. I explained your last class somewhere, I guess. What's the abbreviation you all should remember? What's the abbreviation that you all should remember for the management function? I ask you all to remember forwards. What are those forwards? Guys, I'm not asking the full term. I'm asking what's the abbreviation that I am asking you all to remember. I ask you all to remember something called as what? Policy, right? Can you remember? I ask you all to remember something called as what? Policy, right? What is mean by policy? What is mean by policy? Policy can what? This is for what? Planning. This is for what? Organize. This is for what? Organize. And next one is for what? One is for what? L is for what? Leading. L is for what? Leading. And C is for what? C is for what? Controlling. So what's the abbreviation, guys? Abbreviation is what? Policy. P for planning, O for organizing, L for leading, and C for what? Controlling. Are you all clear? Remember this, guys. Remember this. Okay? Remember this. Okay? Example given in the case. Now let's go, guys. Let's go one by one. What are the example we can sign? Let me explain these 4 points quickly. Guys, remember planning means the things which we are deciding. I'll repeat, planning can never the things which we are deciding in simple terms. Organizing means what? Organizing means doing something. Remember, guys, like this. Remember the key things which I am saying. This is not a technical explanation, guys. In this sense, I am putting to your head the easy words. Planning can never. It is the thing which is you are deciding. You are deciding something. Organizing means you are doing something. First one is deciding. Next one is you are doing something, guys. Something you are doing. Leading means what? Leading means, remember, it is connected to human resource. Leading means, remember, it is connected to human resource, like motivating employees, like instructing employees, like giving ideas, some kind of a thing which is connected to the people. That is what known as what? Leading. And what is mean by controlling? Comparing the actual with the planned is known as control. Comparing the actual with the planned is known as leading. I'll repeat, planning can it is what? The students who are not clear, just concentrate now. Okay. Planning means what? It is the thing which we are deciding. Planning means what? It is the thing which we are deciding. We are going to do something later. Organizing means what? We are doing that. We are doing something. Leading means what? It is connected to the human resources. It is connected to what? Human resources. And controlling means what? Controlling means comparing the actual with the past. Comparing what? Actual with the past. Now let's go one by one, guys. Let's go one by one. Now see here. Let's read this passage. Let's read this passage and let's get this done. See here. What is the planning activity they are doing? See, the company has decided to produce. Come on, guys. I told you, right? If they are deciding anything, it is what? It is coming for the planning. So here you can write as what? Decided to produce. Decided to produce. Decided to produce nutritious nutritious decided to produce nutritious biscuit. So this is the thing which they have planned. What are they doing as organizing, guys? Organizing is, I told you, what? Doing something. What did they do? And has purchased. They are doing something, no, guys. They are purchasing a high-tech machine. So here you can take as what? Purchased, purchased, purchased a high-tech machine. Purchased a what? High-tech machine. Purchased a what? High-tech machine. Next one is what? What is for leading? You can say, guys, I told you leading is it is connected to human resources. Let's go for it. See, at every steps in the production process, the quality controller tests the quality of the product while the production manager provide instructions to him. While who is giving instruction, guys? The production manager is giving instruction. So here you can write as what? Receiving, receiving, receiving instructions, receiving instruction, receiving instructions from production manager, from production manager. And next one is finally what, guys? What is controlling? I told you comparing the actual with the past, right? So in this sense, controlling means what? See, steps in the production process, the quality controller test the quality of the product. Example, they would have decided a particular quality. Now, guys, example, this is the quality that the product should have. Now, finally, they are testing that quality, right? That is the process. That is the process. You can say it for what? Controlling. So here for the controlling, you can say as what? Quality, quality controller, quality controller test tests the quality of the product. Quality of the product. Yes, guys. Tomorrow in seminar, I'll be explaining these things again. Tomorrow in explain seminar, I'll be explaining these things again. Okay. Next one. There was another questions. Wait. Sir, can you explain example for leading again? Leading means something like this. Leading means it is connected to the human resources. Like example, motivating the employees, giving instruction to the labor, giving motivation to the labor, giving instructions to the employee. Like that, it is connected to the human resources. Like we are motivating employee. Like we are. It is related to the human resources. So that is what known as what? Leading. That is what known as what? Leading. Let's go for the fourth one quickly, guys. I'll give you all a break also after that before doing the accounting part. Okay, no worries. Next one, say a business which produces shoes has published a notice stating that a new shoe produced using a special type of leather is being introduced at Colombo Town Hall on 1st of January 2017, and 50% of trade discount is given for the purchase on that day. They are asking for the what? Marketing mix variable. Guys, can you all say me what are the marketing mix variable? For marketing mix, what's the abbreviation you have? It is what? It is 4Ps. It is what, guys? 4Ps. What are the 4Ps you have, guys? First one, you will be having a what? Product. Remember like this, guys. See here. First thing, you will be having some sort of a product. Okay. You will be having some sort of a product. That product will be containing a what? That product will be containing a price. Product means there should be a price, no, guys. There will be something a product. That product will be having a price, and there should be a what? There should be a place to sell that. There should be a what? Place to sell that. And final one, how to make it reach the customers? We should do what, guys? Promotion. Simple as that, guys. What are the marketing mix we have, guys? Product, price, place, and promotion. See, write an example included in the case for each variable in marketing mix that you wrote in the above thing. So what are the above thing we have wrote, guys? We have wrote product, price, place, and promotion. What can you say for product, guys? What's the product here they are offering? What's the product? Here they are offering a new shoe, right? So here you can write as what? For the product, you can say as what? Shoe. What is the thing which is connected to price, guys? See, what are they saying for the price? For the price, what you can say? Here they are talking about price, right? 50% from the trade discount. This is something related to what? This is something related to our price. And where are they going to sell these, guys? Where are they going to sell this? They are going to sell it at what? Colombo Town Hall. So here, what is the place? Colombo Town Hall. And what is the promotion they are going to do, guys? What kind of a promotional activity they are doing? What kind of a promotional activity they are doing? You can say, see, a business which produces shoe has published a notice stating that a new shoe produced using a special type of leather is being introduced at Colombo Town Hall on 1st of January 2017, and 50% of trade discount is given for the purchases on that day. Given for the purchases on that day. So what can you say? How are they going to promote these, guys? They are giving a 50% discount, right? So here I can write as what? 50% discount given for the purchase, which means what? Like that only they are motivating people to buy, right? Then what will happen? More people will be buying, right? So that's the motivational, or that's the promotional thing they are doing here. So I can write it over there. Are you clear, guys, with the business studies? Are you clear with the business studies part? So we are going to move on to the accounting. Brother, can you say which question? Fourth one are you asking? Fourth one B. Can I know which question? Others, are you all clear? Others, are you all clear? Guys, from the live session itself, get it done. So if in the sense, like when you all are in the live session, I can also do it interactively, guys. So just be in the live session and try to attend for the live session itself. Guys, sir, there is a question. Sir, can we take notice as a promotion? Guys, notice as a promotion. You don't write just blankly notice. Just write as this thing also. This trade discounting also. Just write it. Yeah, discounting. Yeah, discount you can take for both price and promotion. Like specifically, they haven't given any other promotional thing in this question. No. So better to write that discount part itself for the promotion itself. Guys, organizing means what? Organizing means remember they are doing something like or purchasing a machinery, or they are purchasing a what? They are recruiting an employee, purchasing machinery. Those kind of a things will be coming for the organizing. Published a notice stating that 50 percentage is given. 50 percentage trade discount is given at purchase. That is also correct. Like that also you can say. Fourth one, guys, those who are clear with this, it's 10:31. I'll give you all a 4 minutes break. You all can just walk around, drink some water, and come quickly. By 10:35, we will be starting the accounting part, guys. So you all don't want to leave the session. By 10:35, we will be starting. Just you all can walk around, drink some water, say hi to your mama, and come back again and sit by 10:50. Sorry, 10:35. Okay. There are students who have doubt. You all can just put it in the text forum. I'll be able to clear it off now. Can we take special type of leathers promotion? Guys, special type of leathers promotion better not to take, right? However, if they are doing a business, they'll be saying as special type of leather and also better not to take that as a promotion thing because you have another solid one, right? Fourth one, IB. Fourth question, IB. Are you referring to right two factors considered in selecting a source document? Are you referring for that question? Are you referring for that question? The factors to be considered when we are selecting an investment method. What does that mean? Example, let's assume I have different investment option. Let's assume you have 100,000 cash. So if you have different investment option, before you invest in a particular option, you will be evaluating something, right? Example, let's assume you have 100,000. You can deposit in a fixed deposit, or you can what? You can open a savings account, or you can purchase some kind of a property, or you can invest in treasury bill. Now, what you are supposed to do in order to select one option out of those four, you should consider some factors, right? You should evaluate some things, right? Those are the four things, right? What is three things? What are those three things? Risk, return, and what does that risk mean? Risk means whether if you are investing in treasury bill, whether the risk is low or high, like that. Return means what? How much of profit you can get by investing there. Aim is what? What's the purpose of your investment? That is what known as what, guys? Factors to be considered in selecting a source of investment. I hope you all are clear. Okay. Okay, guys, we'll start again in 2 minutes. I'll drink some water and come. You all also quickly come back, guys. We'll be starting the accounting part. We'll be starting your accounting part. Okay. Okay, we'll start. Guys, are you all back? Shall we start? Guys, shall we start? I need the reply from everyone for me to start. Guys, are you all ready? Shall we start? Yes, accounting is very easy. Compared to business studies, accounting is easy. So just concentrate what I explain. Yes, yeah, guys, you all can purchase that recording also. Yes, you can purchase the previous business study seminar series recordings. You all can purchase. I'll put a flyer in the group, guys, so that we can do a purchase those things later. Now let's start with the accounting part, guys. Let's start with the accounting part. Let's start with the what accounting part. There is a question, guys. Sir, does investing in a savings account have higher risk than fixed deposit? We can't say like that. We can't say like that because savings account and fixed deposit. I don't think you have a risk. I don't think you have a risk. But in an MCQ last class, I explained you all there is a risk in investing a fixed deposit also. So in a 2016 past paper itself, there is a question. You can just go through that. In the MCQ video, I have explained that there. Okay. Next one, see. Now let's go for the accounting part, guys. What is mean by accounting? What is mean by accounting? What is mean by accounting, guys? So for the fifth question, A part, first one A part. What is mean by accounting? Accounting is the accounting is the accounting is the process of process of providing useful information. By now you all should be able to write accounting is the process of providing useful informations for its stakeholders for its stakeholders for decision making for decision for decision making. This is what known as what, guys? Definition of what accounting, which is a very basic thing. Okay, next one B part. Write two factors that influence to change the owner's equity of a business. Guys, just think and see how many times I explain you all this. Just think and see. In the last class, I told you, right? These are the three ways they can ask you all the question. So out of that three way, they have asked one of that way. So what can be the answer, guys? They're commonly asking what are the factors which will influence the what? Influence the equity of the business. I told you what? What are the factors? You can say it as what? Capital, comma income, comma what? Income, comma drawings, and expense. Guys, if I say anything, it is important. It is important. Please have a note on that. I told you this is important and tested. So don't take it as for granted, guys. If it is important, please go through it again. Because if it is important only, I'll be saying it as important, right? Next one, see. Following credit sales details were provided by Ravi Textile Business for the month of September 2016. So they are asking you to prepare the sales channel. Guys, if they ask you all to prepare on the sales channel, don't become that too smart people and prepare the ledger account, all those things. If they ask you to prepare on the sales channel or purchase channel, that is more than enough. Prepare only that. Don't go to prepare that T account, that and this. They are not asking, right? If they specifically ask for the ledger accounts also, you can open. If they didn't ask, don't be that smart student to go and do those things and waste your time. Okay, don't do those things and waste your time unnecessary. So let me I think this page is enough for me to do. So let me use this page itself and manage and do, guys. Okay, so what's the format of my sales channel, guys? Can you help me with the format of the sales channel? Can you all help me with the format of the sales channel? Wait, let me erase this excess part. Drawing a straight line with this tab is the difficult thing, guys. Okay, I can put it as what? Sales journal. Okay, I can put it as what? Sales journal. Yeah, I can put it as what? Date. invoice number, and here I can put it as what? Customer. Guys, is the screen is clear for you all? Clear in the sense like when I write it over here, is it small, so small for you all, or can you all manage and see this? Can you all see the screen properly? Like, is the words which I am writing, is it small or anything like that? Not like that, right? Can see perfectly, right? Yeah. So here you can put as what? Here you can put as what? Amount. Here you can put as what? Amount. Next one, let's go one by one, guys. See, on 10th of September 2016, invoice number 102, purchaser is Rama. 10. They are saying 10 t-shirts each at rupees 200. So 10 t-shirts each at rupees 200 will give you the answer of how much? 2000. How many percentage trade discount, guys? Trade discount is how many percentage? 10 percentage. So 200,000 into 10 percentage will give you the answer 200. So final invoice value is only how much? 1,800. So here I can write as what? What's the date? 10th of March. What's the invoice number? 102. Here I'm doing this one. 10th of March 102 is invoice number. Who is our purchaser? Purchaser edition from our perspective. Who is the customer? Rama is the customer. What's the final invoice value? Final invoice value is only 1,800. Final invoice value is only 1,800. Next one is what? On 22nd of May, sorry, not May, on 22nd of September, what's the invoice number? Invoice number is 103. Invoice number is 103. Who is our customer? Sita is our customer. How can we get the amount, guys? 100 handkerchiefs, 100 handkerchief into one handkerchief is 50. 100 into 50 will give you the answer how much? 5,000. 100 into 50 is how much? 5,000. So how many percentage discount is given? Trade discount is given. Trade discount is given 5%. 5%. So from 5,000, how can I calculate 5,000, guys? It will be equal to 250. Therefore, what will be my net value? The net value will be 4,750. 4,750. So I can put it over here as 4,750. Now how can I do this, guys? Now how can I do this? Now this is my sales channel. Now I can get the total. I can get the what? Total. So for 1,800 plus 4,750, 0, 5, 7 plus 7, 14, 14 plus 1, 15. So I can put 5 here. 4 plus 1, 6, 7 plus 6 plus 1, it is 7. So what is it? Oh, sorry, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 1, it is 6, right? So here I can put it as what? 6. Here I can put it as what? 6. Okay. Now here what can I write, guys? Guys, now how I ask you all to remember? How I ask you all to remember? Guys, don't put as buyer, put as customer. Guys, how I ask you all to remember? Sales is a which element for the business? 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 I want the reply from everyone. Sales is a which element for the business? Sales is a income. Income increases debit or credit. Sales is, and now you all are telling us what? Sales. You are telling sales is a income fine. Sales is a income fine. Sales is a what? Income fine. Now say me, sales is an income fine. Now income increases debit or credit. Income increases debit or credit. Income increases debit or credit. Perfect, guys. Income increases, it is what? Credit. Therefore, we here write it as what? Here we write it as what? Credited to, credited to, credited to sales account. Same other way around for the purchases. Purchase is an expense. Expense increases debit. Therefore, in purchase journal, we write as what? Debited to purchase account. I hope it is clear now. Guys, are you all clear so far? How the things are going? Clear? How the things are going? Clear? We'll complete this paper today. We'll complete 2016 paper today. Not boring, right? Do you all feel boring? No, right? Do you all feel boring or anything? No, right? Remember, only 2 months for the exam. Not even 2 months, less than 2 months. Somewhere around, I saw a post from someone, maybe it is 47 or something. If I'm not mistaken, I guess it is for 47. Okay, there is a question, guys. How to do if they ask for the ledger? Remember, guys, in this question, they have not asked for the ledger. but I'll just draw the ledgers and show you all, guys. You all don't be that smart student to do these things at the exam. If they don't ask, all don't go and draw. Now if they ask how to draw, guys, who are the people here? So I can open an account for what? Credited to sales account. Here what I have written? Credited to sales account. So I can put as what? Sales account, and I can credit how much? In sales account I can credit how much? 6,550 as what? As what debtors? As what? Debtors. So who are the relevant debtors, guys? Who are the relevant debtors? I can say one relevant data is what? Rana account, and other relevant ledger is what? Other relevant ledger I can say as what? Sita account. Okay. Next one is what? So total has been credited in sales account. The relevant amount should be debited in Rana's account, 1,800 as what? Sales. And for Sita we can put it as what? Sales, 4,750. They have not asked here, but just I am doing in case if they ask, you all can manage and get this done. Okay, guys, how to find the trade discount? How to find the trade discount? See how did I got this 200? How did I got this 200? So for the 200, 10% discount means 2000. Sorry, for 2000, 10% discount means how to get 2000 into 10 divided by 100. So I can chop these two zeros here, also 10. So what's the final amount? Final amount is 200, right? That 200 only I have deducted, which is the discount amount. Here also what's happening? 5000. How many percentage? 5% means 5 over 100, right? So I can chop the two zeros here. I can chop two zeros here. So 5 into 5, 25. There is a zero remaining. So that is just 250 I got, guys. Guys, these are very basics. Yeah? These are very basics. Please make sure that by now that you all are clear with those things. Okay. By now that you all are clear with those things. Sir, can we open a ledger data account without? Sir, can we open? You can't open a common data account. You can't open a common data account. You should show it separately. Guys, there is a question: is trade discount and net profit same? Guys, remember that you all are having exams after 47 days. Trade discount is something else, net profit is something else. Okay. So why are we writing debtors in sales? Guys, opposite debit entry is made where? This 1,800 and 4,750 is giving you the total of 6,550, right? So who are these people? Debtor, right? So we are supposed to write it as debtor. Okay, next one, let's go on quickly, guys. See, Tarindu has started a business to sell school equipment on 1st of January 2016. Few transactions occurred on that they have given. So let me suppose we are supposed to record it in the accounting equation. Very easy. Let me record one by one, guys. First transaction they have already recorded. Second one, see, purchases of furniture for rupees 20,000 on cash. So how can I record, guys? If they are purchasing furniture for rupees 20,000 cash, how will it be? Plus 20,000 furniture, okay, minus 20,000 cash, plus 20,000 furniture minus 20,000 cash. Next one is what? Paying monthly rent of the building rupees 5,000. So I clearly told you, if they are paying rent, what will happen? If they are paying any expenditure, definitely equity will decrease. So minus 5,000 here I can put it as what? Cash. Here I can put it as what? Minus 5,000 as what? As what? Rent. As what? Rent. Okay. uh okay, next one is what? Obtaining a bank loan 25,000. So if you are obtaining a bank loan of 25,000, what will happen? Your asset will increase by plus 25,000 cash, which correspond that your liability or payable will also increase by how much? 25,000 as what? Bank loan. And final one is what? Purchase of school equipment for rupees 10,000 on credit. So if you are purchasing school equipment for rupees 10,000 on credit, so as you are doing a school equipment business, you can consider as what? Plus 10,000 stocks, and you are purchasing it on credit, right? So plus 10,000 as what? Creditors. Plus 10,000 as what? Creditors. So this is how you should write the what? This is how you should write the what? Transaction. So there's a student who have a doubt in the second one. What's the second transaction? Purchases of furniture for rupees 20,000 in cash. What's happening? 20,000 worth of furniture is coming to the business. Here, 20,000 worth of what? Furniture is coming to the business. So if 20,000 worth of furniture is coming to the business, 20,000 worth of what? Furniture is coming to the business. In return, you are paying 20,000 cash, right? So that's it. I have deducted the cash right below that. Guys, for the last one, remember, for the last one, you can't write it as what? If you write it as office equipment, it is wrong. Remember, see what's their business? Their business is selling school equipment, right? So if you are writing as school equipment, we consider it as an equipment. Sorry, we consider it as an asset, no, right? We consider it as an uncurrent asset, right? So you all should be able to write it as a stock. Why? Because they are reselling good is a stock, right? Therefore, you can't write it as what? You can't write it as uh, school equipment. You should write it as stocks. Now what they're asking is state the value of following each item of Tarindo's business as at 1st of January 2016. So as at 1st of January 2016, they are asking for the what? Non-current asset, current asset, total liability, equity. What are my non-current asset, guys? See, what are my non-current asset? This this 20,000 is my non-current asset. This 20,000 I can consider as my what? This 20,000 I can consider it as my non-current asset. What else I do have as non-current asset? I don't have any other thing, right? I don't have any other thing, right? Only furniture I can consider it as a non-current asset. So what's the value of my non-current asset, guys? Only 20,000. What's the value of my non-current asset? See, what's the value of my non-current asset? Wait, let me take a different color. What's the value of my non-current asset? See, mine, first I had a plus 50,000 cash. I had a what? Plus 50,000 cash. Wait, yeah. I had a what? Plus 50,000 cash. And then what happened? I purchased a furniture by paying 20,000. So plus 50 minus 20 will give you the answer plus 30,000. So from plus 30,000 I should deduct minus 5,000. So plus 30,000 minus 5,000 will give you the answer 25,000. Again cash is increasing by 25,000. So 25,000 plus 25,000 is how much? 50,000. 50,000 plus 10,000 is how much? 50,000 plus 10,000 is how much? 60,000 is how much? 60,000. So what's the value of my current asset, guys? Current asset is 60,000. Okay. So won't stocks come for the non-current asset? Come on, guys. Stocks is a current asset, right? Stock is a current asset. Stock is not a non-current asset. Yeah, only reselling good is considered as stocks, right? Next one is what is our total liability? How can I get the total liability, right? How can I get the total liability? See, uh, 25,000 plus 10,000. What's my total liability? My total liability is how much? Total liability is how much? 35,000. And what's my total equity? Plus 50,000 minus 5,000 is how much? 45,000 is how much? 45,000. I hope you all are very clear with this area. The ones who need to take a screenshot or anything, you all can just take this down. Okay. The ones who need to take a screenshot, you all can take this down. Okay, what's the next one, guys? Following is a petty cash book prepared in Romesh business for the month of January 2016. So here they have given you all the petty cash book, guys. You all are supposed to find out some things. First one is what? Petty cash impress of the business. Always remember here the amount which they are giving in the total line. The amount which they are giving over this total line. That is what we call it as what, guys? That is what we call as impress. That is we call it as what? Impress. So this 1,500 you can call it as what? You can consider this as impress. So what is our impress of the business, guys? So for the first question, what's our now, guys? Please don't ask what is impress and all. Uh, I will explain this in the seminar series, guys, because the thing is, if I start explaining what is interest, reimbursement, all those things now, definitely it will take around 20 minutes or something for me to explain and finish it off. I hope you all can understand that. I hope you all can understand that. In case if you can't attend that seminar thing, that is completely fine. That is completely okay. I didn't force anyone to attend that. I didn't force anyone to come for that. You all can come if you only wish for that. You all can just drop me a WhatsApp text, guys. I will clear it off through a voice message. Okay. So here, what is the petty cash impress, guys? What is the petty cash impress? So I told you the thing which is given in the total line is what? Impress. So how can I put here? 1,500 is the what? Petty cash impress. Next one, see the amount of petty cash reimbursed on 1st of February, which means what? How much is the reimbursement? So how can we get the reimbursement, guys? See here, what's our impress? What's our impress? Impress is 1,500. Impress is how much? 1,500. But actually we have a balance of how much? Actually we have only balance of how much? 220, right? So how much should be the reimbursement? 1,280 should be the what? Reimbursement. Or else, last class I explained you all a kind of a formula. Can you all remember? From impress, we should deduct what? From impress, we should deduct the expense in order to get the what? Balance. So last class I explained you all this formula. Okay. Okay, next one. Now let's fill this part. What is the interest we found? Interest we found as 1500. Balance they have given in the question here. 220 they have given it as the balance. 220 they have given as balance. So what's the expense? We know what is the expense. Expense is equal to 1280. Now if the expense is equal to 1250, what is the next month interest? The next month interest is also 1500, right? So from 220, how can I come to 1500? There should be a reimbursement of how much? 1280. Last class I explained you all in depth, right? Can you all remember last class did I explain you all or not? Last class did I explain you all or not? Equity means the assets, the remaining asset that belongs to the owner after settling the liability. That is what known as equity. Guys, can you all confirm last class did I explain you all or not in an MCQ? In an MCQ, did I explain this or not? I explain you all, right? I explained you all, right? Please go through that. That's it, guys. I'm not giving you all a WhatsApp. I'm not sending you the recording through WhatsApp also, because it will be a problem for me, also for you people, right? If you all want to see the recording, you all should contact me and you all should ask for the recording password and you should check the recording. But if I upload it to the YouTube, I will also have not have that problem. You all also can easily watch whenever you all want, right? So please take those advantages and check the YouTube videos and cover those things. And when you see the video, if you come across any doubt, always you all just drop me a text. Always you all can just drop me a what? Text. Okay, next one. Let's go on quickly, guys. The sixth question. Sixth question. What is bank overdraft? Guys, what is bank overdraft? What is bank overdraft? For the bank overdraft, you can write the definition like this. For the bank overdraft, you can write the definition like this. A facility, a facility, a facility given to the given to the given to the current account holder, a facility given to the current account holder issue checks to issue checks to issue checks issue checks more than the more than the more than the existing bank balance existing bank balance is known as is known as bank overdraft. Is known as what? Bank overdraft. In simple terms, if I want to explain this, guys, in simple terms, if I want to explain you, I can say, let's assume I'm having a bank account. Let's assume in my bank account I have only 10,000, but I have given a check to my creditor worth 15,000. So what will that creditor do? Give the check worth 15,000 and collect 15,000 from my bank, right? But actually, how much do I have in my account? Actually, how much do I have in my account? Only 10,000, right? But I gave a check worth 15,000. I gave a check worth 15,000. So the bank will pay 15,000. So what happened? Our bank has paid 10,000 our money and they have paid 5,000 excess money from bank, right? That is what known as what? Bank overdraft. That is what known as what? Bank overdraft. Okay, that is what known as what? Bank overdraft. I have received some answers, guys. Let me go through that. Okay. Uh, Guys, do we have another question? Yeah, in the petty cash book, there's another question, right? Sorry. What is it, guys? They are saying recording the above petty cash payment in the petty cash book of ledger account. Now they are asking us to prepare the ledger account now, guys. So in petty cash book, how to prepare the ledger account? You should prepare one ledger account for traveling, one for postage, one for stationery, and for the ledger part, you should open what? Specific T account. So what are the account I should open, guys? One for traveling, postage, and stationery. For this question, I'm answering. I missed it, so I'm answering here. So what are the T accounts I can open? One account for what? So I can open what? T accounts. What are the headings I should open, guys? First one is traveling, postage, and stationery. So I can open as what? Traveling. One for what? Postage. And next one for what? Stationery. Okay. And next one, can I open a ledger account? Killer? No. Who is the thing relevant? Jayanti. So I can open a account for what? I can open a account for what? Jayanti. Guys, now say me these amounts has been debited in the petty cash book or credited. This amount has been debited in the petty cash book or credited. These amounts has been debited in petty cash book or credited. Here, these things are what debited in the petty cash book or credited. Remember, these are what? These are what? Credited in the petty cash book. These are what? Credited in the petty cash book. So if it is credited in the petty cash book, the relevant total should be debited. So in here I can debit how much? Here I can debit as 470 as what? As what? Petty cash. Here I can debit how much? 220 as what? Here I can debit for 220 as what? Petty cash. See, I'm taking this total. 470 is for the traveling, 220 is for the postage, and 390 is for what? 390 is for what? Stationery. Here I can put as what? Petty cash. And for the Jayanti, I can put it as what? 200 as what? Petty cash. Okay. Okay. Guys, remember they have credited in the petty cash book. Therefore, relevant T accounts should be debited. Guys, there were some definitions for the bank overdraft. Let me go through that. When the bank allows to take more money than the available value. Guys, don't say that the bank is allowing you to take more money. Say it as issuing checks more than the existing balance. That is the most correct way. You are issuing checks more than the existing balance is the most correct way of defining the what? Most correct way of defining the bank overdraft. So will we lose marks for drawing T account? I don't think you all will lose marks. I don't think you all will be losing marks. So if anyone is asking me, I personally used to recommend you all to draw the T account. That is more than enough, guys. Even in exams, I drew the T account. So that is more than enough. Okay. Guys, are you all clear? So this is bank overdraft definition. This is what? The definition for the bank overdraft. Uh, Bank overdraft is loan facility obtained by the bank. Guys, don't write it as loan facility or anything. It is correct, but I didn't say it's wrong. But better to go with the answer which I have written. The facility given to the current account holder to issue checks more than the existing bank balance is known as what? Bank overdraft. A simple, short, sweet answer. You all can write like this. Okay. Guys, are you all clear so far? Are you all clear so far? Yes, right. So let's quickly complete this paper. Okay. Next one, say write the double entry relevant when depositing money in the current account. Now, when you are depositing money in the current account, what will happen, guys? What will happen when you are depositing money in the current account? Your bank balance will increase. So bank account will be what? Bank account will be debited. Bank account will be what? Debited. Whereas your cash account or cash book will be what? Credited. From cash drawer, you are taking money to the bank. So bank will be debited, cash account will be what? Credited. Cash account will be what? Credited. Okay. Cash account credit, bank account debit. Yes. Next one, see. Guys, let's do this question. An interesting one. Sixth one, see. Some information of a business which produce the same type of flower vase for the month of May 2016 are as follows. Units of production they have given. Let me take. Yeah, no, I can do it over here itself. Or else, yeah, I'll take this to the blank sheet. Wait a minute. Okay, see here, units of production is 100, direct expense 30,000, transport expenses of flower vases 5,000, production cost per unit is how much? 400. Selling price is determined by retaining a 25 percentage profit margin on cost. First one they are saying production overhead cost for the month of May. Guys, what's the production cost? What's the production cost here? Can I know how to find the production cost here? See here what they have given. Direct expenses they have given 30,000. Okay. Direct exp how to find the answer for A? Direct expenses they have what? Direct expenses. Okay. Direct expenses they have given as what? 30,000. Transport they have given as what? For transport, they have given as what? Transport expenses, they have given as what? 5,000. Transport, they have given as what? 5,000. So these are the only two expenditure that they have given, right? So these are the two only expenditure that they have given. On the other hand, they have given as what? Production cost per unit is equal to 400. Production cost per unit is equal to 400. Sorry. Yeah, they're asking for that one, right? They are asking for the production overhead cost for the month of May 2016. So which means what, guys? Guys, can you all take the direct expenses for the production overhead cost? Can you all take the direct expenses for the production overhead cost? Can you all say me that? Can you all take the direct expenses for the production overhead cost? I thought it has a production cost. They are not asking for the production cost, no, guys. They are asking for the production overhead cost, right? They are asking for the production overhead cost, right? So what's the easiest way for us to do this question? What's the easiest way for us to do this question? Now see this part properly, guys. Don't be in a hurry to copy what I am writing. Just concentrate properly. Let me get the total cost. Let me get the what? Total production cost. Let me get the what? Total production cost. Okay, let me get the total production cost. So how many units are they producing here, guys? How many units are they producing here? They are producing 400 units. They are producing how many units? They are producing 400 units. They are producing 400 units. Sorry. They are not producing 400 units, guys. Per unit cost is how much? 400. I'll repeat, guys. I'll repeat. How many units are they producing? Number of unit produced is how much? Number of unit produced is how much? 100. So 100 units they are what? Producing. They are producing how many units? 100 units. Per unit cost is how much here? Production cost per unit is how much? Production cost per unit is 400. So unit cost is how much? 400. So they are producing 100 units. Per unit cost is 400, which will give you all the total how much? Can I get the answer, guys? What's the total production cost? Yes, 100 units they are producing at rupees 400 each. So what's the total production cost? What is the total production cost? Total production cost is how much, guys? 40,000. Total production cost is 40,000. Now you all know what total production cost. See here. Now you all know what that day also I explained you all, right? A kind of a table. Can you all remember? So total production cost. Total production cost consists of what are the two things, guys? Total production cost consists of what are the two things? Prime cost. It consists of what? Prime cost and what? Production overheads. Consists of what? Prime cost and production overhead. What's another name for prime cost? Uh, Prime cost we can call it as also as what? Direct cost or direct expenses. Now what did we found here? We found that our total production cost is 40,000. Our total production cost is 40,000. In the question they have given as what? Yeah, in the question they have given as what? Direct expense is equal to 30,000. So here I can put it as what? 30,000. So out of the total production cost 40,000, if 30,000 is our prime cost or direct cost, can I know, guys, how much is our production overhead cost? Can I know how much is our production overhead cost? 10,000 is our production overhead cost. Are you all clear? Are you all clear the way of getting that 10,000? Are you all clear the way of getting that 10,000? Very easy, no, guys. Okay, are you all clear? Did you all understand? Did you all understand the way of getting? There can be a question like this, sir. There can be a question like this. There can be a question like this in your paper. Guys, that transportation expense 5,000 is also included, right? Guys, see here, I'm explaining again. See here, first thing, what did I found? I found my total production cost. How to get the total production cost? We are producing 100 unit. Per unit cost is 400, which will give you all the total production cost of 40,000, which means totally we are incurring 40,000 to produce. Totally we are incurring how much to produce? 40,000. Now, if our total production cost is consisting of 40,000, you all know what total production consists of what here? Prime cost and production overhead cost. Prime cost and production overhead cost. Another name for prime cost is what? Another name for prime cost is what? Direct cost or direct expenses. Now, if our total production cost is 40,000 And in the exam, the question they have given prime cost is 30,000. So can't you all find your production overhead? Production overhead is 10,000, right? See, how can you get this total production cost? The combination of prime cost, the combination of prime production overhead cost, the combination prime cost and production overhead cost will give you the answer of what? The combination of prime cost and production overhead cost only will give you the answer of total production cost. The combination of prime cost and production overhead cost only will give you the answer total production cost. So if we find our total production cost as 40,000 here, I got this total production cost over here. I got that 40,000 from here. Okay. I got this 30,000 from where? In the question they have given this 30,000. Like that only I have got this 30,000. Now can't I find what? Can't I find my what? Can't I find my production overhead? I can find it, right? So out of 40,000, if prime cost is 30,000, the remaining 10,000 is considered as what? Remaining 10,000 is considered as what? Production overhead cost. So that is what they're asking in this question, guys. So what's our production overhead cost here? Rupees 10,000. The students who are can't understand, did you all understand now? So in this 10,000 only, that transportation expense 5,000 is also included, right? In this 10,000 only, that 5,000 is also included. Don't be confused over that. Did you all understand? The transport expenses inside that what? Inside that 10,000. Don't go and add that 5,000 also now. Did you all understand that? In that 10,000 production overhead only, that 5,000 is also there, guys. The student who told it as they are not clear. Are you all clear now? Very easy, right? Can I give a reply quickly? Okay. Now see the next part. Now see the next part. The selling price per unit. Next part they're asking for the what? Selling price per unit. Now when you are taking the selling price per unit, how many percentage they are keeping as profit margin? Profit margin on cost is 25%. So let me get my profit margin. Profit margin is how much, guys? Profit margin is how much? What is the cost per unit? 400 is the cost per unit. We are keeping 25%. So 25% means 25 over 100, right? So I can chop these two zeros. I can chop these two zeros, which means we are keeping a profit margin of how much, guys? We are keeping a profit margin of 100. So what will be the selling price? What will be the selling price? Selling price will be equal to our cost plus profit. So what is our cost? Our cost is 400. Our profit is here. We have found our profit, right? Our profit is how much? 100. Therefore, the selling price per unit is how much? 500. Guys, are you all clear? Are you all clear of doing this question? Very easy question. Very easy question. B part, that's how you should get, right? First, get the profit margin. 400 into 25% means you are keeping a profit of 100. So if you are keeping a profit of 100, come on, guys, you have a cost of 400. You are keeping a profit of 100. So finally, you will be selling it for 500, right? That is the thing there. Okay. Let me go for the paper. What else? So this part is also done. Next one is what, guys? The balance of the bank account of Janat business they have given, and they are asking you to prepare what? They are asking you to prepare the adjusted bank account and bank reconciliation statement. Let me take it to the working sheet. Okay, guys, can you see the screen? Can you see, right? Okay. So they are asking for the what? They are asking for the adjusted bank account, adjusted bank account and bank reconciliation statement. Okay. And what? Bank reconciliation reconciliation statement. Okay, so here I can write as what? Here I can write as what? Balance as per adjusted bank account plus unpresented unpresented checks minus unrealized checks. Okay, unrealized checks. So finally you can get the answer as what? Finally you can get the answer. Here you can write it as what? Balance as per balance as per bank statement. Balance as per bank statement. Okay, now let me do this question, guys. Very easy, right? Are scholarship questions. Okay, just you all should find their values and put it here and there. See, the balance of the bank account of Janat business as at 30th September 2016 was 18,000. So I can put it as the opening balance of how much? The closing balance of the bank account will be the opening balance of what? Adjusted bank account 18,000. So they are saying it is not equal. It is what are the reasons? Payment on standing order payment 6,000. For what? It is for, you can write as what? Standing order how much? 6,000. So I can put it in the credit side. Next one is what? Checks deposited in September but not realized is 3,000. So unrealized check is how much? Unrealized check is 3,000. Okay. I don't want this column, right? I don't want this column, right? Okay. Let me. Okay. I don't want this column. Let me erase it off. Eight. Okay. Right. So next one is what, guys? Check issued in September but not presented is how much? So unpresented check they have given as what? 4,800. So by balancing off, I can get the balance now, guys. So here I can balance it off. 18,000. I can put as what? 18,000. 18,000. 18,000 minus 6,000 will give you the answer how much? Balance carried down is equal to 12,000. Balance brought forward is equal to how much? 12,000. Balance brought forward is equal to 12,000. So I can put this 12,000 over here. See, balance as per adjusted bank account is how much? 12,000. So 12,000 plus 4,800 minus 3,000. Can you all give me the answer quickly? We don't need two column. We can do it with the one column also because there is no need two values, right? So can you all give me the answer quickly? 12,000 plus 4,800 minus 3,000. What's the answer? Is it 13,800? It is how much? 13,800. Come on, it's not 16,800. It should be 13,800. So that's how you all are supposed to do this question. Okay, next one is what, guys? See, given below is a trial balance of Mohan's business as at 30th March 2016, and it is a what? Correction of accounting error. Very easy question. Wait, let me take it to the working sheet. Okay, give me a minute. Guys, not sleepy or anything, right? You all can study, right? Okay, I see the replies being low. Are you all here? You all can focus, right? Can everyone just give a reply to see whether how many of you all are here active? Can everyone just give a reply quickly? Others, I need the reply from everyone. Nah? Everyone, not one or two. Around 30 has answered. Others quickly. Make some noise. Are you all here? Are you all here? On track, right? Yes. Okay. Let's do this question also quickly, guys. Very easy part. Just concentrate here. What they are saying. Don't be confused. Once after they give a question like this, don't panic. Just see what they are giving. They are giving you all a trial balance, and they are asking you to write the journal entries and suspense account name. So let me first write the journal entries. First, let me write the journal entries. So what's the format, guys? So I can write the journal entries in a what? I can write the journal entries in a journal voucher. I can write the what? Journal entries in a journal voucher. So here I can put it as what? General journal. I can put it as what? General journal. So here I can put it as what? Date, date, okay. Description, date, description, okay. Debit, and here you can put it as what? Credit. Okay. Now let's draw what? Let's draw what? Suspense account also. Let me draw nice suspense account also. Suspense account. Okay. Suspense account. Okay. Now how to get the opening balance of the suspense account? How to get the opening balance of the suspense account? See here. See here. They have given, right? See, opening balance of the suspense account is 9,000, which means what? There is a debit balance of how much? Balance brought forward. Balance brought forward of the suspense account is how much? 9,000. Balance brought forward of the suspense account is how much? 9,000. Now let's correct the errors, guys. See what they are giving. Following errors were revealed in accounting after preparing the above trial balance. See what's the error? Paid building rent rupees 2,000. Paid building rent rupees 2,000 has been recorded in the debit side of the electricity charges account. Come on, guys. Is it related to the debit side of electricity charges account? No, right? It is they are paying building rent account, right? So last class I explained you all in depth by drawing account. Now I'm going to take so much of time. So instead of recording or instead of debiting in the rent account, they have debited in electricity account. So actually you should what? Rent account should be debited by 2,000. Rent account should be debited by 2,000. Whereas you are supposed to credit in what account? Electricity account. Electricity account should be credited. So what's the narration you can write? Being correctly recording in rent account. Anyone who didn't understand this? Simply the rent part they have recorded in electricity. So we are removing from the electricity and we are taking it to the rent back. Anyone who didn't understand? Anyone who didn't understand this? Anyone who didn't understand? No, right? If you are paying, guys, don't think like that. If you are paying, it should be debit. Paying in the sense cash account only should be credited. Cash credit, relevant expense account will be debited. Okay, there is a student who have a doubt. Yeah, one more time. Yeah, I'll explain. No issues. Just see here what they have done. I told you what last class. What did I told you? Record the incorrect thing. What they have done? See, paid building rent 2,000 has been recorded in electricity charges account. Normally, when you are paying rent, what's the double entry? When you are paying rent, what's the double entry? Cash account and rent account. No, cash account and rent account. When you are paying, what's the double entry? Cash account should be what? Credited. Rent account should be debited. Now, are they talking anything about the cash account? No, which means they have credited properly in the cash account. Now, instead of debiting in this rent account, what the accountant has done? Accountant has unnecessarily opened a what account? Unnecessarily he has opened the electricity account and he has debited 2,000 in the electricity. Now say me, guys, is it anything connected to electricity? Is it anything connected to electricity? It is not, right? So what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to remove from the electricity account. We are supposed to what? Remove from the electricity account. Actually what it is? Actually it is the rent, right? So we are taking it to what? Rent account. So what did I do? Rent account should be debited by crediting the what? Electricity expense account. I hope now it is clear. Guys, remember suspense account should be open only when the error is making a difference in trial balance. Suspense account should be open when the error is making a difference in trial balance only. Okay. Guys, are you all clear? Understood, right? We are removing from the electricity bill account and we are taking it to the rent. Okay, next one is what? See, the balance of the sales account 45,000 has been recorded in trial balance as 54,000. Now, normally when you are transferring to the trial balance, if the sales account balance is 45,000, if the sales account here, if this balance is 45,000, you should transfer only how much, guys? You should transfer only how much? You should transfer here, you should put it 45,000, right? But by mistakenly you have put as what? You have put as 54,000, which means our credit side is excess by 9,000, right? Our credit side is excess by 9,000. So how are we supposed to remove that 9,000? We are supposed to debit 9,000 in the suspense account. We are supposed to what? Sorry, we are supposed to debit 9,000 in the trial balance by crediting the suspense account, by crediting the suspense account by 9,000, by crediting the what? Suspense account 9,000. So here you can put as what? Being correcting, being correcting the trial balance, being correcting the what? Being correcting the what? Trial balance. So that is the correction, guys. Nothing difficult here. If you should just see, guys, what has happened here. If you just see what has happened here, you all can do this question. If you just see what has happened here, you will be able to manage these questions. Don't be panic once after you saw these questions. Okay, see what has happened. Anyone, do I want to explain it again? Yeah, some people are asking me to explain it again. See here what has happened. See here, the balance of, I missed it. Wait. Yeah, the balance of the sales account is 45,000, which means what? If it is 45,000, in trial balance we should say 45,000, no? But instead of stating 45,000, they have put as 54,000. That's the error they have made. Instead of putting 45,000, they have put as 54,000, which means what? Our credit side is more by 5,000, right? In our trial balance, credit side is more by 5,000. So in order to eliminate this 5,000, we should put a 9,000 in the debit side, right? You should put a 9,000 in the debit side, right? So how can I put? In trial balance should be debited. So you all know we can't put trial balance here. Therefore, we put it as what? Dash 9,000. So if one entry is debited in trial balance, definitely other entry should be credited in suspense account. So in suspense account, see, from first transaction, there is no impact for the suspense account. From second transaction, there is an impact as how much? 9,000. So now if I balance it off, suspense account is also what? Getting equal. Suspense account is also what? Getting equal. I hope it is clear now. I hope what? It is clear. The ones who need to take a screenshot, you all can quickly take this down. Ones who need to take a screenshot, you all can quickly take this down. Okay, I hope you all took it. Okay, so that part is also over. Guys, shall we take around 15 to 20 minutes and do this question and finish it off? Okay, shall we finish it off or shall we do it in the next class? Shall we finish it off or do it in the next class? Do means put a D, finish means put a F. Guys, I'm getting both D and F. Guys, shall we do it in the next class? Most people are like, finish it, Kela. Some people are sending sleep emojis and all. Guys, don't be I know you all will not sleep now itself, Kela. Uh, for the just for the sake of sending that emoji, maybe you all are sending, but I don't think you all are sleeping by now. But anyway, guys, I told it by 11:30 I'll be finishing off the class. Uh, okay, shall we finish it off and let's continue this from the next class? From today morning onwards, speaking, guys. That's the thing. Even I'm tired today. Shall we do it next class? And also, guys, tomorrow we have the seminar series. The ones who are not in the group, just join the group. For the accounting also we'll be doing. So I'll let you all know about that accounting seminar, guys. We'll be doing everything from basics. Every unit will be covered from basic, guys, along with the questions. So I'll be posting all by tomorrow. Yeah, day after tomorrow I'll be putting the accounting post also. The ones who are joining, register as soon as possible and join and share among your friends also. Before that, guys, did you all understand today's session? Was it clear? Any doubt? Guys, if there are anything, you all can always drop me a WhatsApp text, okay? You all can always drop me a WhatsApp text. The accounting seminar, I'll let you all know, guys. If there's anything, put a WhatsApp text, guys. In case if I forgot to reply you, if I missed to reply your messages, please send it again, guys. Among the other messages, maybe I will miss your text or anything. If I miss it and if I couldn't reply, just put a reply again, guys. put a message again, I'll be able to reply it, guys. Okay, why are we debiting in the trial balance? Because credit side is more by 9,000, right? As the credit side is more by 9,000, in order to make that equal, we are debiting 9,000. So I hope guys you all are very clear. I hope you all are very clear with today's session. So I'll keep you all with the keep you all posted about our seminar series and our final seminar and all. For the final seminar also we'll be doing guys everything we'll be doing from each and every corner of the will be touched through MCQ. So don't worry, guys. We can get this done. So don't be stressful over these days. Be calm. Okay, be calm. Keep your mind relaxed and study the other subjects also properly. So don't be overstressed, guys. You all can do this. Don't worry much. Don't worry much. You all have enough time also. So don't be much worried and just put it over the plate, guys. Just be calm. Just be calm and get the things done properly. You all will be able to manage, guys. So in case of any assistance or help, you all can always drop me a text. So that's all for today, guys. That's all for today. So see you all tomorrow in the seminar. See you all in the second part of the seminar. So we'll be covering entire grade 11 syllabus business studies tomorrow. And then again, we will meet again on Friday, guys, in our past paper session. So these days, I'm continually meeting you people. Yesterday we met, day before yesterday we met, today we are meeting, tomorrow also we'll be meeting in seminar series. And again, yes, Friday we will be meeting in our past paper session also. Yeah, guys, so that's all. You all can drop me a text if you all have any doubt. In case if you are not in the group, join the group. So that's all for today, guys. So stay safe and good night, everyone.